All right. Welcome to Eyes Open Media. Bitcoin. It seems like Bitcoin has been a topic over the last couple of days here, and that's because we predicted that Bitcoin is going to go to all-time highs in March. Okay, and we were predicting 1,200 to 1,600 range in March, and so far it's headed up that way. It just broke all-time records today. So this article says Bitcoin nears all-time record high in new age of stability. Now, Bitcoin did actually surpass it, as you see here back in 2013. It looks like it was 1108 and 80 cents. Well, today Bitcoin hit 120 1126, I think. I can't remember, but it was something like that. 1124, 1126. Okay, so we clearly are over this high right here. Now this high could be wrong, but we're definitely higher than 1108, 1110. We were in the 20s today, and we're still in the 20s. We're at 1122. Okay, and even if they take the profits, is 1116. Okay, so, and this is on Coinbase. So interesting. That Bitcoin is rising this fast. One of the reasons why it could be rising this fast is right here on Market Watch. It says traders are trying to front run the SEC's decision on the pending Bitcoin ETF. Okay, so there's an ETF. I told you guys about this. This is why we believe that, and we read. I even read the article that we were talking about. That their decision is coming in March for Bitcoin ETF. Okay, you know how stocks have ETF, where basically an ETF is like a bunch of stocks into one, right? So you're not picking just one stock, you're picking like a whole, like 50 groups of legitimate stocks and low risk, high reward stocks, and you mix in the bunch, and then and that's what your ETF is. So it looks like Bitcoin is going to be doing an ETF as well. I don't know how that's going to work. You would think it would be a cryptocurrency ETF, and then you would just have basically all the top 10 currencies, cryptocurrencies, in one trading platform for you as the ETF. But they're doing a Bitcoin ETF. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know the logistics of it, but hey, it should be awesome. As Bitcoin, we know, is going to be rising and rising and rising. We even had another Bitcoin expert said 25,000 is coming in the future. So Yahoo Finance said it, and then another big not YouTuber, but another big Bitcoin guy said 25,000 is coming in the future. Okay, we're just looking for 12 to 1600 in March, and then we're looking for 2,000 to 3,000 by the end of the year. Okay, even at 1,500. Actually, just right now at 1122. I mean, those that are in MPCA, if you're making $100 a day, that $100 a day is now worth $110 a day. Okay, so I mean, you've gained $10, and all you're doing is continuing to maintain your account or grow your account. Okay, so that's how it works. You just add 10% to it. So if we get to 1,500, then you add 50% to what you're earning. So let's say you're earning $100 a day inside the system of my paying ads, or I mean my paying crypto ads, and so now you're actually worth that $100 actually worth 150 if Bitcoin's at 1,500. So you see what I'm saying? So if Bitcoin goes to 1,500, whatever you're making inside of my paying crypto ads is up 50%. Okay, it's not going to look like it because you're just earning Bitcoins, right? But when you convert it over to US dollars, you're actually up 50%. So if you're making $1,000 a day inside of MPCA, you're now making 1,500 a day. Okay, so that's a huge gain. And we believe March we're going to see that 12 to 1,600 range. It might even happen before that. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be the anticipation of the Securities and Exchange Commission's ruling on the proposed Bitcoin exchange traded fund. Okay, I don't know how this traded fund is going to work. Okay, I do not know. But here it is. The SEC decisions on the I don't know, Wink Lezos Bitcoin Trust ETF. Front running refers to buying an asset with the expectation of a larger buyer or group of buyers expected to come to push prices higher. Yeah, we used to do that when we were day trading and doing low cap stocks, penny stocks back in the day. We used to anticipate a move, get in, and then people would come and pump the stock up. Basically, is what they would do. They would pump it for anticipation of CEO dropping some news, some maybe a reverse merger or some type of big news like that. Yeah, that's what's going on. Basically, everybody's predicting that the ETF, that the SEC is going to allow the ETF to go through, and so they're pushing the Bitcoin higher. Not only that, we just had the article about Dubai, UAE accepting Bitcoin, Philippines accepting Bitcoin, Japan making it a national currency, China regulations to make it more stable and fair for all. Yeah, so this is awesome. Let me go down here. Let me see. Bitcoin price is just $60 off its all-time high Tuesday. Having surpassed 1100. Let me see, having surpassed 1100 to rival 3016. Oh, okay, so we're not at the gain. Okay, my bad. So we're not at the because if I'm looking at the chart, it doesn't. The chart says. Let me see what the chart says. The chart says 1108. So the chart doesn't give me 1155. So nope, that's not 1155. So 1108. That's all I got for the chart. So they're saying that the Bitcoin record is 1155. Okay, so we're not at the record. So excuse me on that. We are not at the record. Maybe I should have read this one first. So the Bitcoin record is 1155. Okay, so we're not at the record yet. We're at. Let me refresh this. Let's refresh this and see where we're at. We're at 1124, so we're a little bit off the record. We're what, $26? We're 26 points off the record. Okay, so the record is coming. The record is coming. We're about to hit this record. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow. Looks like we're gonna push to the record here, and then we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, 1200. We're looking for 1200 to 1600. But maybe we might cool down a little bit after we hit this record. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so it says a mere $60 separates current values from achieving a new benchmark for the Bitcoin. Let's see here. Here's the graph. Alrighty. So this is the graph. I wonder. Okay, this is the price. The price in USD. And this is what is this? The market cap. So it's the market cap and the price in USD. Okay. At this point they had it at 1109, but of course it's at 1124 right now. Interesting. All right, so that's basically it, guys and girls. Is there anything else here? It says size matters. Japan becomes largest Bitcoin exchange markets, beats China and US. Governments and banks push Bitcoin prices to new levels. So governments and banks are pushing Bitcoin to a new level. They're saying it's not consumers here. It looks like it's government and banks anticipating that the SEC will approve the ETF for Bitcoin in America. Interesting. Bitcoin fork soon. Bitcoin Unlimited surges past a SegWit and core blocks drop below 75%. Yeah. Well, with Bitcoin rising, a lot of the other coins, like the other ALT coins and all the other coins are suffering. Okay. As you see, ETH here. Let me see here. It's at 1280.83. Yesterday was at 1288, 1280. So ETH has actually came down a little bit while Bitcoin rises. Because what happens is these other coins don't get as much traction because everybody's talking about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's rising, everybody's jumping into it, everybody's playing the Bitcoin game, and they're leaving and they're selling the other coins and they're jumping into Bitcoin. This is why I told you guys that when Bitcoin goes to 3,000, 10,000, whatever the case may be, you need to also be looking at ETH, because ETH and these coins might suffer because of that, or they might come up as well, but they're gonna come up a lot slower because everybody's in Bitcoin until Bitcoin gets to a price that a lot of people can't, the local people can't afford anymore, and then that should never happen because Bitcoin, you can always cut it into 0.0000000 whatever, right, and get the Bitcoins. So if you're looking to invest in the Bitcoin, don't look at the price at a 1,200 or 1,124. That's the price for one Bitcoin, but you can buy zero point zero 0.01 Bitcoin. You can buy 0.001 Bitcoin. Okay, just like you can do with the American dollar. Don't look at the dollar. Don't look at the $100 bill. Look at the $5 bill, the $10 bill, the nickel, the penny. Right? You can invest in American currency. You can invest same thing in everything. Okay, same thing with gold. People look at gold. Oh my God, it's at 1,200 an ounce. I can't invest in gold. Who said you had to invest in an ounce? You can invest in grams. Grams are what, $34, $38 right now per gram in gold. So, and we do that on BitGold, right? The link, and I think I still have the link in the description section for BitGold for you guys to have an account for that. So you got BitGold for gold. You can buy in grams. You can and you have a bank account online for that. Also, you can request it physically, and then you have Bitcoin, where you can use Coinbase or any other wallet, and you can buy Bitcoin and hold it, or you can use MPCA and earn Bitcoin every day, so you don't have to worry about the price going up and down. You're earning Bitcoin and you're maxing out the program. Jenna, who is I'm not sure if it's Jenna or Jenny. If you're listening to this, email me, or matter of fact, I'm gonna email you today. I'm not sure who brought you in because you're on my team, but I don't know sure who showed you the program, because you are killing it, and you look like you're gonna max out MPCA, the next 3 months or less. So we have a couple people that maxed it out already. My man Han from Korea. Shauna has maxed it out already as well, and I think there's a couple, and my boy NG Gavin and a couple other people are very close to maxing out MPCA. I think there's only a handful, maybe about 5 people or less have maxed out MPCA. It's only been out for what, three months and some change. So it's about 3 months in. So yeah, so that's life changing, right? Because then you can withdraw, you can maintain your system, withdraw one Bitcoin a day, and most of those people that are maxed out have a ton of referrals as well, because once you start showing your proof of payments, everybody's going to join you, right? So it's going to be so if you max it out with no referrals, just start posting your results online. I guarantee you're going to have 300 referrals in no time, because everybody wants to join somebody that's maxed it out, especially when you max it out and then you say, look, anybody who joins me, I can give you $100 startup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to join you then, right? So that's what I plan on doing once, especially if the RV happens. I can go online and I can say, hey, the next 10 people who join me all will get $100 to start their MPCA program. You don't think 10 people are gonna sign up with me? Okay, so that's how we're gonna be able to maneuver ourselves, and Bitcoin just continuing to go up and up and up here. Of course, it's got to settle down soon and take a breather. Of course, that's how things do. But we are looking for 1,200 to 1,600 in March, and 2,000 to 3,000 and by the end of the year. Okay, and then after that we're looking for 5,000 plus, and then 10,000, and then of course eventually 25,000 in the future. Could be 5 years from now, could be 10 years from now, we don't know. As the world moves into cashless society, don't wait. You know what I mean? As you see the world moving into cashless society, don't sit there and twiddle your thumb and stay at your day job. Understand that you could be a millionaire right now with Bitcoin. Okay, you got people that are go to the My Paying Crypto Ads Facebook group. You got people on there that are working 12-hour jobs that are about to max out this program and be earning $30,000 to $100,000 a month income. Okay, and they're doing it through their cell phones. Okay, their mobile devices, while working a part-time job or full-time job. Okay, so people's lives are being changed through Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin wealth transfer has started. So Talk to you guys later. Eyes open. Understand Bitcoin. Study it, and know that the wealth transfer has started. And we're looking for Iraq's wealth transfer to also happen here very soon as well. Eyes open. Bye.